Hey guys, this is coming out a day later than I wanted it to, but on the night the collab came out, I went all the way in using Analyth and Fons to complete the shop, so I can ruin my account so you guys don't have to, and I can give you guys some of my opinions on whether I think this is worth it for you if you're free to play, or if you should just skip it altogether. I'll have timestamps in the description if you guys just want to hear about a certain thing, but I'm going to be covering the gacha with the rates and the cost, a very short segment on the skin because I just want to give my opinion on it, but there's not really much to talk about. The car with all of the costs to upgrade it, it's very expensive. The house value, and then the estimated amount of fons you can make before the event ends. So don't FOMO over this event because I do think it's maybe pretty worth it for free to plays. It's not as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. I'll throw my summons up on the back while I kind of talk over this, but just to give you guys like a rough estimate of where I was at, I spent 6,680,000 fons and 7,800 analyth. So it is not a cheap amount. Although you guys don't have to spend this amount of analyth if you want to stay fons only. I decided to burn as many fons as I could till the game wouldn't let me because I wasn't really using the fons for anything else. I'd just get another apartment later on, but wasn't really stressing about it. But for those of you who don't know, the way the gacha works for the new outfit is you can spend analyth or fons. The starting cost is extremely cheap. It's like kind of dirt poor. The more summons you do, the more expensive it gets, but in return, the higher the rates for the drops become. And by the end, you're guaranteed to clear out the shop. But the rates are pretty horrible, I won't lie. You can't even physically get the car within the first five summons. I think the sixth one is like the first time you can get it, and it's like 18%. I'm just going off the dome, but I'll show it in the background. It's pretty bad, and for myself and for other friends who I know have finished it, we didn't get the skin or like the car till the very end. So, but outside of just the main thing everyone's looking at, like the skin and the car, there are some pretty decent rewards in the shop. There's a few nothing burger ones, like you can get kind of like beetle coins and like character XP, but total you can get a 10 pulls worth of the standard banner and then a 3 pull, so 13 pulls for the standard banner, which is not bad at all. And then you have 3 of the envelopes for 2,000 rapport, so you can get 6,000 rapport right away for any character, which I know is like a big thing for a lot of people, or at least it is for me. And then there is some fawn rewards, so you can get a total of 550,000 fawns back, which can cover a bit of your summons. So there's that. And then there's like a nameplate, a profile frame, and like I said, the rest is kind of just nothing burger. But the total amount to actually clear out the shop if you use one or the other would be basically 2 million fawns or 13,000 analyth. So you can kind of like look at the items in there and gauge whether you think that's worth it or not, because the chances are you are going to go to the hard pity just to get the vehicle or the outfit. Like me, I just wanted the outfit. I didn't get the outfit until the last one. I got the car before the outfit. I was low-key going through it. But you can kind of weigh those options if you really think it. Me personally, like, it also depends on the banners that are out, if you guys even want them. Lacrimosa, I kind of wanted her, but not really. So if I had to skip her, it's not a problem for me. I know Chaos for sure I'm skipping. I don't really care about that. I didn't summon on Nanali at all, so I had someone saved up, and then I pulled Hattori relatively early, so my account was like in a pretty good spot. So it's really dependent on you and what your values are, how much you like Porsche, what kind of characters you're going for the analyst side, but also for the fawns, because I know a lot of people kind of just spend them on everything. I myself wasn't using it a lot, but you can still get a lot of fawns before the update ends, so you don't need to FOMO if you're really that like you're trying to min-max and you're trying to be as free to play as possible. I would highly recommend you wait until the end of the collab, like the last week of the collab, to try and see if you want to like dip in some analyst to finish it out if you're even going for it, which I'll go over the amounts later. But part of it that is going to help is next week on June 8th, the reset, we're getting an event for double the fawn gain for city stamina. So if you have like any like stamina refills from the start of the game that they gave us, and you haven't used them on city stamina, this would be the time to use it. But even without that, assuming you have like 700 city stamina, like I think most people do at this point in the game, you're guaranteed a minimum of 1.4 million fons. Let's talk about the skin briefly. I'm gonna keep it real, guys. This is easily best. This is easily the best FMC skin of the game. I like the male one too, but like, come on, guys. Like, are you seeing what's on my screen right now? This is insane. This is just wow. It's not really much else to say. This is like super goon. Not even kidding. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm gonna be rocking this until they somehow give something that's even better. But yeah. Now, going into the car, the car looks amazing. I personally love Porsche, so I was going to summon this thing regardless. But it looks great. It feels great. It is extremely fast. Like, I'm talking, this thing goes from like 0 to 100 in like a second. Maybe not exactly that, but this car is fast. Like, it is really good. And it is, I don't want to say it's worth the cost. I mean, I guess it depends to you. I haven't driven the Pendragon in the game, but this is more expensive than that, and I know it goes faster than the Pendragon, but this thing drives amazing. It turns really good, despite what I heard some people saying the steering on it feels kind of bad. To me, it feels amazing, so I don't know if that's just a personal preference or a feeling thing. Maybe I just haven't driven it enough. I think it's great, but the next part I'm gonna get into is I don't think the car needs like upgrades to it, like the tires and whatnot. I don't think it needs it. I think the car performs fine just as it is. Maybe at like the most you want like the tires in case it's like raining or snowing. But this car is insanely expensive. Like, I'm talking, to max this car out, you are basically needing to buy it again if you had to like roulette. So first off, if you want to change the color of the car, like just the paint, like nothing crazy, just the color, it is 990,000 fons. And for all these prices I'm about to give, this is not counting the commission fee, because the commission fee might fluctuate depending on your account, because I think GUN, her like talent skill, can reduce the cost of this. So I'm just going to give the flat amount only. But just changing the color is basically 1 million fons on its own, which is absolutely absurd. Then if you want to change the tires, you only have 2 tires. You only have rain and snow tires. There is no all-purpose tires, and regardless of the choice, it is another 425,000 fons, which is like the cheapest thing, by the way, on this car, which I think is also the most important thing. So maybe that's a good thing, but it's still very bad. The engine, if you for some reason want to go even faster on this car, like it already goes fast enough, but if you some reason want this, it's another 4 million fons. The transmission is 4.5 million fons. The suspension is 3 million. Brakes are 2.25 mil. The LSD is 3.75 mil. This is totaling, if you wanted to like completely kit out this car, you wanted to get every upgrade possible for whatever reason, the total is 17,925,000 fons. And this is not counting the paint. If you wanted to change the color too, it would be 18,915,000. And again, this is not counting the commission fee, so it's going to be a little bit higher than this. So it's like, if you wanted to do the colors and all, it's basically like 19 million fons, which is almost what it is if you paid fons only just to get the car and had to go to hard pity. Like I said, you're basically buying the car again just to add slight upgrades, which I'll reiterate, I don't think you even need to get them on this car. Maybe at most the tires, just so you're not like slipping everywhere if it's like raining or snowing. But again, if you're in like the regular game, I don't think it really matters. You can, if it really bothers you that much and you're just driving around the city, you can just change the weather anyways. The only hindrance, I guess, would be like a race, but I don't think anyone really takes the racing that seriously unless you're a turbo whale just trying to flex. So there's that. Next thing I want to talk about was the house. Now, the house, one, looks amazing. I think it looks beautiful. I really want it myself. But the house, if you are trying to be like efficient with your fons, I think it's something you should wait on and get like way down the line. This is literally a house for LARPers only. It's just for like role players, because the what is it? The artifacts or whatever they're called, the anomaly furniture, are pretty ass in this house. For the cost of it, 7.5 million for this house, it is not worth it at all. If you bought the first 3 houses, not counting the first apartment, so like the first 4, counting the first one, if you did that, you would have all of the furnitures in the collab house maxed out. So there's literally no point of any of the furnitures in that house. It is doing nothing for you. The house is LARP only. Like, there is no actual count benefit for it. And if you were to actually buy the next 3 houses after the first one, it's only 4.4 million fons to max all of those furnitures out. And that's a little more than half the cost it costs for the Porsche Collab. So if you're really trying to min-max, there's no reason to get that, except for like way down the line. I'm talking you have nothing else to use fons on, you don't care, then just go for it. If you don't care about the furnitures and you don't really care about min-maxing your account, you just want the house for like LARP or like cosmetic, like flex, go for it. But again, if you're trying to min-max, wouldn't recommend it. It is only 500,000 fons below the villa, which was still the most expensive house in the game. And that one, you at least get the Mammon upgrade, so you can max it out and increase your weekly fon gain. So, like, there's, again, if you're at that point and you can buy the house, just trying to ask yourself, is it really worth it to go for it? Maybe if you have like a whale on your friends list that has the 8 million thing, you can just use their Mammon instead, so you don't have to worry about it. But I know a lot of people on here don't have a whale just sitting on their friends list with the 8 million fon house. So yeah, realistically speaking, there is no reason to get this house at all until later, like way later down the line. All right, now going into this, to stop you guys from FOMOing if possible, the collab is going to last 33 days more as of the time of I'm recording this, and it's going to end on July 6th. So I'm going to give you guys the amount of fons you can get, which is going to be roughly 8,132,500 through the duration of this like event. So you'll have more than 8 million fons minimum to spend towards this collab to keep summoning if you don't want to touch the analysts. So just hold off, and I'll tell you guys where these are coming from, because I might have missed some things. So if someone in the comments wants to correct me and be like, oh, you missed this, so it might be even more than what I'm saying, but these are just the ones I think are like consistent that you'll get like every week or every day. But first off, it's going to be from the Pink Paws heist. You're going to get minimum 2 million before this collab ends, because it is going to reset next week, and then it is going to, the collab is going to last long enough for another Pink Paws reset to hit. So that's 2 million from that. Then the collab is going to last 5 weeks. 4 of those weeks with city stamina, assuming you have 700, you're going to get 2.8 million. I only said 4 because next week we're having the double fons for city stamina, so that is minimum of 1.4 million fons from that. If you have city refill like stamina pots, you can get even more, right? And then for the cafe collection, I just lowballed the number because I don't know what everyone, like, it depends on your character's life skills and like the RNG of like what dishes are popular that day, right? So I'm just gonna lowball and give 50,000 a day for collecting NTE Cafe, right? Roughly. If you do that every day for the 33 days, it's another 1.65 million fons. And then if you do your Mammon weekly, and I'm assuming everyone is at the 56,500 cap, assuming you've been upgrading it, and you can't go farther until the 8 million house. For the 5 weeks, it is going to be another 282,500 fons. Like I said, you might be able to get fons from other sources of the game, but these are like the consistent ones I personally like can think of at the moment. But it would total again to 8,132,500 fons. So if you don't want to touch your analyst, just wait until the end of the collab after you farmed as much fons as you can, and then blow through them. And then if you still don't have it and you're really fiending for this, then dip into some of your analyth if you think it's worth it. I hope you guys have a great day or night. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you on the next one.